Awful waffles. Awful waffles.
Hi.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Awful Waffles podcast with Mark
And Nicole.
Nicole. We have a new website.
I know, you did a nice job, Marky.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. In a former life, I was a web designer and a graphic designer.
Yes. It's a nice job. You did it fast.
Thank you. Thank you. I work fast. That's
You do.
part of the reason people like to hire me. Check that website out at awfulwafflespodcast.com.
Woohoo.
We're going to put the link in the description of the podcast below. That way you can see it right and whatever you're listening to. You can go there, you can click the link. It's going to bring you right to the website. What's really cool about the new website is it links everything together. So we got all the social media stuff on there. We got all the music players. There's a Stitcher player on there just
my
for
favorite,
you.
my
Your
favorite.
favorite Stitcher player. So everything is totally connected through awfulwafflespodcast.com. So it's a one-stop.
Shop.
Get it all done. Episodes are there. Everything's there. It's good. Check it out. And let us know what you think. You can email us through the website. Just drop us a line, drop us an email. Let us know what you think. Be sure to check us out on the social medias. We got them Twitters. We got them Facebooks. We got the Instagrams. We got a lot of stuff.
We got it all.
So there you go. So this week, Nicole,
Yes, Marky.
there's a story that I thought that you might find somewhat entertaining. I know you're a big Kesha fan.
I know. I didn't know that you were such a big Kesha fan.
I'm a fan of a lot of things you don't know about.
I didn't realize Kesha was one of them.
Kesha, Katy Perry, Iggy Azalea, Beyonce.
Well, Beyonce, I know.
I'm big into female pop music. A lot of people don't know that about me. I like female pop
The Lady
music.
Gaga, I know.
I love Lady Gaga.
Me too, actually.
Seriously, Lady Gaga
But I
rules.
didn't know that Kesha was one of them.
Well, I mean, this is just a news story that popped up this week, so it's not like...
Well, I knew
I'm
she
not
took the cash money out of her name.
The cash money out of her name.
Yeah.
Oh, the dollar sign or whatever?
Yeah, she took it out
well,
of her
she's
name.
evolving. Maybe.
Okay.
Listeners couldn't see my eye roll. But, yeah, this story happened to pop up today on the old Facebooks.
Ooh, so it must be true.
Yeah, so well, this comes to us from a very reputable news source.
Which one?
FoxNews.com. Dun, dun, dun. Fox News. All right, so here we go. Let's kick it off. Kesha says she saw UFOs in the desert and it inspired a song on her new album.
Oh my God, you're in love with her now.
This is it right here. Here we go. Ready? It's not just fans of the X-Files who believe that the truth is out there. Music star Kesha also ascribes to that sentiment. In an interview with Billboard, Kesha, whose real name is Kesha Rose Siebert, said that she had seen UFOs. So Kesha goes on to say, I was at the Joshua Tree totally sober. Let me preface, completely fucking sober. I think people will be like, she was on acid or something. I wasn't. I was on nothing. I was totally sober Sally.
Sober Sally?
Just a lady in the desert, Kesha told Billboard. I look up in the sky, and there's a bunch of spaceships. As a result of her experience, Kesha's new album, Rainbow, which is set to be released August 11th, has a bit of an extraterrestrial theme to it. Not only are there spaceships in the cover, but there's a song amply titled Spaceship. Kesha describes her experience with the unidentified flying objects, stating there had been between 5 and 7 of them, and the objects were cruising in the night sky, maneuvering about. So she's in Joshua Tree, and she's sober. Sober Sally.
Sober Sally.
Sober Sally Kesha in the desert.
Kesha's her real name?
That's what it says up here, yeah.
Like, was she born Kesha?
Kesha Rose Siebert.
I wonder what ethnicity that is.
Oh, like is she Polish or something?
Where's that
Maybe
name
she's
come
Hungarian.
from? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I mean, I could look that up, but
would you after?
Yeah, I'm really more interested in the fact that she's. I'm really more interested that she saw spaceships.
I like it. Where's she from? Why is it?
Yeah,
what's that name?
I mean, she sees spaceships at Joshua Tree in the desert, and she's claiming to be completely sober. She sees 5 or 7 of them flying around, so she's like, "All right, look, I'm gonna put spaceships on my record, and then I'm gonna have a song called Spaceships."
Okay.
If I happen to have an extraterrestrial experience, okay, I don't think putting the spaceships on your record on the cover of the record and being like, I'm going to do a song called Spaceships.
No, it's true.
It just doesn't seem like maybe it affected her enough, or maybe it affected her too much. Maybe it blew her Kesha mind. It blew the doors off her mind, and she didn't know what to do with it.
Maybe it did.
Okay.
But where is this Joshua tree?
I think it's in the California desert, maybe. I'm pretty sure.
And this might be a silly question, but is it one tree named Joshua, or is it a group of trees, or what is this Joshua tree?
I'm pretty sure it's just like a desert area called Joshua Tree.
Oh, okay. So it's like Fillmore Glen. And
Sort of,
just
yeah.
The Fillmore
I
Glen.
really don't. Anybody out there in California write in and say that I'm a dick because I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I
almost
don't
positive.
know.
Could be. I don't know. So what do you think? Kesha seeing spaceships.
I know I had a lot of questions before.
I know you clearly don't care. You're more like, oh my god, what's her authenticity?
No, I do
her
care.
people make pierogies?
I love.
You don't care about you don't care about the spaceships. I get it.
I do have a theory on that though.
Okay, well let's talk about your theory.
But you know that it's not that I believe one way or the other. It's that I don't want to know. Like,
so you don't want to know if there's alien life?
Oh no, that's ghosts. That's how I feel about ghosts. It's
okay. Let's save that thought.
Okay, so there probably is aliens. I don't think that they're like bad. But I don't think that they're like flying around. She probably saw lights at night. How does she know what an alien ship looks like?
Because she looked up and she saw them.
Opposed to what? How high up were they? I don't believe it.
Well, I don't have the MUFON report.
Well, see, these are the things I need to know.
Okay, well, we can contact MUFON. We can ask if she reported it, and then they can let us know.
Like, was it just something like glimmer? Was she like crying? What was she doing?
Wait, she was crying?
Yeah, because if you cry, you can't see very well when you're crying.
Okay.
You've never had that where you're like the ugly girl crying and you like are hysterical and you can't see?
I mean, I can't believe that you just are completely not impressed with Kesha seeing spaceships. You're already putting on your debunker pants and your debunker boots. And you're trying to debunk her.
I don't believe
she had experience in the desert and she was sober. She was totally sober sailing.
But I don't know.
And she saw spaceships and then she put them on a record cover and she made a song called Spaceships.
Yeah, I think that's a little too convenient.
Geez, you think? You're like the smoking man from the X-Files. You just show up with your cigarette and you just debunk everything.
Yeah,
You have no room for Kesha's spaceship experience at all.
No,
you have nothing to say about it.
I don't believe her.
You're like, she's crying.
Maybe
she was eating
crying.
mushrooms. She had like an eighth of mushrooms. She may have been smoking some smart.
I'm not really sure what she was doing.
Okay, I'm just gonna have you fix that because for the listeners at home, Nicole's windscreen keeps moving because it keeps getting caught in her boobs.
Oh my god!
Just saying, I'm watching your boobs wrestle the windscreen. Nothing the matter with it. My boobs do the same thing.
So I don't necessarily believe her in this.
Okay, all right.
I think that it's too convenient. What do her spaceships look like on her cover? Are they pretty, like unicorns?
You know what? Let's look
or are
that
they
up
official?
Real quick. Hold on, let me see. Kesha, her album was called
Spaceships and shit.
No, the
right?
song was called Spaceship. The record is called Rainbow.
Rainbow.
So let me see if I can bring it up.
See, everything
Kesha,
should be in shit, like rainbow and shit, spaceships and shit. That'd be way better.
Rainbows and shit, or
spaceships and shit.
Okay, all right. Spaceships and shit. Let me see. Kesha, Rainbow. Man, she's got all kinds of like.
Because I kind of picture it to be like the glitter.
Man, this girl is bright.
Yeah, that's
like, she's bright as the Dickens, as our kid would say. Cover. I can't find the cover for some reason. We'll just keep talking about your aliens.
So it's not that I don't
here.
believe that there are aliens. I just don't believe that they really want to mess with us. Like, what do they?
Damn.
What do they?
That's
care
the
what
record. That's her cover of her record, and it's actually really cool.
Let me see.
Like, it looks dope. Like, I wasn't expecting that. It's actually super cool looking. It's kind of psychedelic.
Yeah, but I don't.
It reminds me of like an old like.
Oh, those are the spaceships. I thought they were red blood cells.
Red blood cells. Well, you might be a nurse if.
I thought they were red blood cells.
All right. No, those are.
I can see how you would like that. That's totally right up there.
That looks really cool. Yeah, that looks dope.
I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna buy it.
You're not going to believe it. Do you think this is a PR stunt that Miss
100%.
Kesha is putting on here? That is
How do you
really
feel?
cool cover. Is that her bare bottom on the cover?
I don't know if it's hers or
is that her or is that a painting?
I think it's a cartoon.
A painting?
I think the whole thing's
like a drawing,
like a cartoon.
Okay,
like a cartoon drawing,
like a drawing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cartoon like. saw.
I don't think she. Maybe it could be a PR stunt. Maybe not. Or maybe, as a sober Sally, she witnessed some flying shit in the sky and it changed her life.
You know what's going to happen is I'm going to be pissed when I witness some shit in the sky. I'm like, Kesha was right.
Have you ever seen anything weird in the sky that you
No.
thought maybe was UFO?
But I don't look too hard. Like I said
Sure you
with the
don't.
ghost, I don't want to know.
So go back to your theory on aliens, because I want to know more about how you feel about aliens. Because you know how I feel about aliens, and we're not going to go into how I feel about aliens.
That's for EMB Pod.
I wasn't going to drop the podcast.
Do the plug, please.
EMBpod.com. Visit us, Earth's Mightiest Bastards Podcast. Visit us at EMBpod.com. Better yet, we're having a little bit of a change over there with the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/EMBpod. We just did the trailer review for Game of Thrones Season 2, Trailer 2, and that actually launched tonight. So check that out. Anyway, enough pod plugs aside.
Phew, that's over. Now I don't have to wait. So...
I don't got to do it every episode. You're the one that brought it up.
No, now I do. Now I like it. I look forward to it.
How do you, Nicole Stores, how do you feel about aliens?
I feel that there probably really are aliens.
Okay.
I don't think that they care about us. I think that they're just up in their own world, living their life, doing their thing. They're probably like, I think there's aliens. They're probably having the same conversation that we are.
Okay. All right. Do you think
Right
that
now.
they're like in the same galaxy as us, or maybe like galaxies away?
Maybe different galaxies. I probably don't think they're in the same galaxy because, like, I just don't.
Okay.
I think they're probably
All right.
in a different galaxy. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally think that there's alien life out there. Do I think that they have or could or will visit Earth? Yes. I think eventually.
Do you think they have?
I want, in my heart of
I'm
alien
saying, do you
hearts.
think or do you want?
In my heart of hearts, I want to believe that yes, aliens have visited the Earth. I'm going to say probably yes. I'm going to take probably out of there and just say yes. I'm going to say yes,
Do you think
aliens
that
have
we've
visited
been
the Earth.
that we have visited other places?
I do. Yes, I do.
And it's not
But
discussed?
this is going down a deep, dark,
Why?
conspiracy hole about us going to other planets and people coming here to visit and what's really going on. Like it's a whole thing.
It's a little
we
deep
don't
in
want,
the butt hut.
It's going to get deep in the butt hut. Yeah, we don't want to necessarily. Yeah, but I do think that maybe we are going further out in space than
I don't
than
think
the government lets us know. And I think that maybe I think the aliens have come here. What their agenda is, I'm not really sure. I don't really think anybody knows, but just given how vast space is,
I know, that's what I mean.
it's kind of ridiculous to think that we're the only life form.
A little naive to think
It's
that.
a little naive, yeah. It's kind of.
I agree.
It's pretty
I
ridiculous.
totally agree. Anything
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so I believe that there probably are aliens. I just don't want to know too much about it.
Are you talking like Nordics? You talking reptiles? You talking?
I'm
like, what are you
not that
talking?
deep into it. I just don't
Tall
think...
grays, small grays. What do you got?
Well, I don't think that...
Them weird mantis people?
No, I think they're probably just like regular people, just
Okay.
aliens,
All right.
just not from here. They're just probably like living their life. They could have different clothes on, different styles.
They might
They
even
could eat
have
different
clothes.
food.
Most sightings of gray aliens, they don't have clothes. They probably evolved past clothes.
You think?
I do. What do you think about the theory?
Well, no, because clothes are... There's some mostly for fashion as well, too. Clothes are for, like, style, too.
You think aliens got style?
I think so. They're going to have a little swag.
Wear
I
little
don't think they're going to
spacesuits?
be like, nah, I'm too cool for my clothes. They're going to be like, let me get my heels and my lipstick on.
There is an interesting theory floating out there on the interwebs that everyone can check out if you want, that when people have sightings of the gray aliens, there's tall grays and there's small grays, meaning they're short. Some are tall, some are short.
Uh-huh.
In case you didn't get that tall.
I mean, I guess
Sure.
I got tall and small.
So, but you know the gray alien, right? Like the weird head and the big eyes, right? Okay, so there's some possible theories out there and some discussion that those actually are humans from the future that are going back in time.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Wow, you know what though? When you're talking aliens, anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything's possible. I'm not saying I necessarily subscribe to that theory. I just think it's kind of interesting because a lot of these people are having the same types of experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And
But do you think a lot of them want the same type of experience as well?
well, yes, of
There's
course.
a big,
I mean,
like...
yeah, there's a want to belong to the community of I've been abducted.
Yeah.
Please let me, join your club. Of course, you're always going to have that, but there are some pretty credible sightings, I think, that are worth, checking out. And you don't like aliens.
I really haven't spent a lot of time thinking about them.
All right. Okay.
I probably haven't. I've definitely not done the research. So
you should take a weekend like I do.
And just you know what I'm
when
gonna do?
you and the kids go camping, okay, with your parents, that's what I do. I really do. I just go down YouTube holes, I go down Reddit holes, I do all my research for whatever conspiracy theory I'm into that week. And I just go down it and I just pace and I listen to YouTube videos and podcasts and I pace around the house and I get nervous and I'm like, I got it, I figured it out, I got it. I freak myself out.
I could imagine.
It's fun.
That
really
sounds
fun.
like a great time.
It's great. It's fun.
I got my bottle of Ativan.
yeah. I got my Ativans. I got all my beer.
I got my phone for 911 in case I actually stroke out.
Yeah, I love conspiracy theories. It's a pastime of mine. I don't take it to the extreme extent. I don't like to go too far deep with it.
Just down the rabbit hole. I can't sleep.
I like to get to where I like to get to the point where I'm like, ha, I got it. And then I go, okay, you got to step back from the reptilians because you might be going a little bit too deep.
What? Yeah.
It's fun.
That I don't believe.
Growing up, I loved the National Enquirer. With Bat Boy and Sasquatch marries Hillary Clinton, all kinds of crazy shit like that. I loved that as a kid. It was
you love it as an adult.
I know, but that's why I continue to love it because it's so bizarre and so entertaining. And Netflix is full of documentaries about crazy shit that's not real, and I love it.
It's not real, and I love it.
Okay, so I don't want to grill you too much on aliens because I think
I told you a lot about
how you feel about aliens. How I feel about aliens. Now you don't want to know about ghosts.
No.
Okay, I respect it.
No,
I get it.
I don't want to know if they're real.
Okay, cool.
It's not that I don't believe that they can or cannot be real. It's just that I don't want to know. I think that's poking a bear with a hot
poking
stick.
A bear.
Yeah.
The people at home can't see your poker stance. So do you think that if you have a ghostly experience that it's just going to toss you over the edge?
Oh, it would totally. Yeah.
Really?
I think if I had a ghost experience, it would fuck me up.
No shit, really? You've never had any weird, creepy experiences?
Yeah, I've had weird experiences of
dreams. Not to get too deep in the ball, how about you've witnessed people passing away?
I've had weird dreams about shit that's happened, like weird dreams that I've had that have happened.
Really?
Yeah.
You had a dream about something and it happened?
Yeah.
Are you a fucking psychic?
No, I don't think I'm psychic. I just think that I had this weird a couple of things that have happened that's weird that have been in my dreams.
Anything about me?
No, it happened a lot when I was younger.
Did my teeth fall out?
No,
okay,
but
good.
I hate that dream.
Okay, good. So you when you were younger, you had dreams.
I had two dreams of these things that happened. One was that I was going to kiss this boy.
You kissed him?
And I totally kissed him.
Oh my God, it's so cute. Okay, that's I've had dreams of kissing girls, present company included, and I've done it.
Yeah, but
I've done other things. We've made babies.
But it wasn't
I had dreams about us making babies. I'm just saying, I totally,
Yeah, well, I had this dream before, and then I totally kissed the boy.
Okay, but, that's not
And then this other one's creepy, this one.
Okay, well, before we go into the creepy one, let me just preface the other one that you were talking about.
Huh.
When you had this dream, in your head, what happened with you kissing him? Was it, the same exact setup? Everything that was in your dream, happened?
I don't remember.
Like a vision. You had a vision of you on your couch, and he was serenading you, and he's like, "Oh my God, Nikki Beth, you're so sexy."
Kind of.
Okay, but it was but in your head when you were dreaming, you saw the same exact vision of what happened when it happened.
No, I don't remember the vision altogether.
All right.
So
Well,
it's not like it's that.
All right. Well,
I don't think I'm a clairvoyant or anything. I'm just telling you, I had two.
Oh, the big word clairvoyant.
I looked that one up on Wikipedia.
All right. Okay. Well, you had a dream that you kissed a dude. You ended up kissing him. All right. Well.
I love that you think that's cute. You're that's so cute.
I'm not debunking. I'm not putting on my skeptic pants yet, but I got my debunk boots on.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, totally.
All right. So now, what's your creepy one?
Well, I had this dream that, I had this friend who had long blonde hair, and I had a dream that he died. And like all night long we were out at a party. I'm like, you got to be like super careful tonight. I had this bad dream about you, blah, blah, blah. And so I was younger and I had a different boyfriend besides you and I slept at his house.
How dare you?
I don't.
You hussy.
No, it was the same boy.
I wasn't your first?
No, you weren't my first boyfriend. I had a boyfriend before you. But anyways, so I slept
I was going to give a number, but I won't.
You stop.
24.
What? You had 24 boyfriends?
No, I'm just joking.
Or 24 girlfriends?
Continue.
Oh, anyways. So.
No, and I was insinuating that you had 24 boyfriends before you met me.
I had like 3.
It's a joke.
Oh. Okay.
Continue.
Anyways. So. Where was I? So, the friend. I told him you couldn't.
Okay, long blonde hair at a party, had a dream he died, and you're like, you can't leave.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to be really careful. I had a dream you died, blah, blah, blah. So I spent the night at the boyfriend's house, and his sister's friend, we woke up and she was crying hysterically. Her friend had died that night in a car accident, and he had long blonde hair.
Oh, maybe you are clairvoyant. You're
so
like,
it was weird though.
You're like that little half a dwarf lady from Poltergeist.
Yeah. And like there was a.
Okay, hold on a second. Fix your mic because your boobs just took it out. Your boobs are becoming an issue in this podcast because they just took your entire mic stand with them.
It did too.
It did, totally.
So anyways, so the girl in the dream had like fishnets and like fishnet stockings and really like high stiletto heels, and I thought that it was his girlfriend at the time, and she had like long blonde hair.
Okay.
But the girl that was crying had the exact same look. So I think, because it wasn't me, it wasn't my boyfriend, but it was somebody else. It was the craziest thing ever.
All right. Well, I could see that being a little weird. You might. Again, I'm not like, I don't have my skeptic coat on, I got my debunker hat.
Yeah.
You might be drawing parallels.
It might have just happened.
It might have been, but being young, I can see it being. Yeah, that's creepy. Yeah,
it was just creepy. I'm not like gonna move to like Atlantic City and set up shop, and I'm gonna start being a fortune teller or anything.
Okay, so you had some weird, creepy.
2 weird, creepy things happen to me.
I mean, that's all the creepy stuff in your life, really.
Yeah, that was
all right.
That's creepy enough, man.
Yeah. That's pretty creepy. I'm not really.
But I don't want to know about him.
I don't know if I don't want to know about him or I just don't care. Like, it's not my bag. Spirituality and ghosts and goblins and ghouls, like, it's just not my bag. Like, I just don't want to. Whatever. It is what it is. I got sort of like you. Like, if there is something there, like, so be it. Like, I'm not. I'm not going to put on my cool affliction shirt and go like yell at ghosts and be like, "Why are you terrorizing these people?"
Like that show.
Yeah, like ghosts, extreme hunters or whatever.
Yeah, I just want them to live their life and me to live my life if they're real.
Okay, respect.
But that's kind of how I feel about most people.
Yeah, so this goes to the dead as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I get it.
That it's my space.
I'm not saying that. I mean, there's definitely been some weird things I've experienced in the past that made me kind of go like, "Huh, that's weird," but I don't automatically jump to like, "Oh my God, it's a spirit."
But I also
it's my grandmother and she still loves me.
Yeah, but
like,
you know
I just like that's kind of weird. Like,
yeah, but I also
we live in a weird world. Sorry, keep
you do.
Off.
No, I also live in a place where I have to stop watching Criminal Minds because I think the unsub is going to come and kill me.
You do.
At Wegmans?
You worry about the unsub killing you at Wegmans, yeah.
Yeah.
Criminal Minds fans out there, that one's for you.
Oh my God, it scared the crap out of me. I actually called you.
You did.
Because I thought the guy at Wegmans was going to shove me.
Well, I would rather have you call me and be like, the dude at Wegmans is going to kill me because he's an unsub. I don't want you to call me at work being like, Marky, the house is full of ghosts. Like, I don't want that call. Like, I can't deal with that shit. Like, I really can't.
But I think the guy's going to kill me at Wegmans.
Yeah.
Or the guy that knocked on our door is not a real police officer telling me he had a credit card. I'm like, no, that was a fake cop. He wasn't real.
The police knocked. Oh my God, this is like the worst story ever because it's so insane. We had for the listeners out there, Nicole and I, a couple of locations ago, house, apartment, whatever. A cop knocked on the apartment door because what happened again?
They had somebody who had lived there. Their credit card address was our house,
right?
But the people that lived there before us wasn't them because it was my mom's friend's mother.
Right, so we knew whatever.
It was her house that we were living in, and so we knew it wasn't anybody's that we knew. Okay. So he was like, yeah, it's connected to this house. And I'm like, it's not ours, and it's not the person before us. I don't know whose it is. So I automatically thought, well, this cop is fake because...
You really think it was a fake cop?
I don't know.
Like a person got. I mean, you saw the car. You had to see the police car because of that.
No,
apartment
because
where
we
they
had
parked.
that. We had that. He came into the porch. We had that porch, so I didn't.
His
see the
cruiser
car.
would have been in front of the house.
My car was in front of the house, and
So
it was.
where was his cop car?
I
It
don't
would have
know.
been on
I
the side
didn't
of the
look
house.
that far. I got scared. I only opened up the door this much and said, "That's not mine. Have a nice day."
To a
And shut
cop?
the
Oh my
door.
God! They probably thought you were insane.
I thought he was the unsub.
It was a cop.
I know, but I thought that
Your honest, your actual train of thought was like, "This is the unsub from Criminal Minds,"
and he probably stole that uniform, and he has it on, and he's going to kill me.
So he stole a uniform from an Auburn city cop,
Yeah.
just to come to you and be like, "I got a credit card."
Yes.
Here. Like,
and then kill me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever watched some of those shows?
I
It's
have, and they're
scary.
television,
And it is scary.
but it legit affects you. Like,
I had to stop watching. I loved it.
I know, but I'm glad that you don't watch ghost shows because I'd be in a whole new level
I'm
of
like-
terror. You'd be like, "Mark, there's an orb," and you'd be freaking the fuck
I'm
out.
like, I got to stop watching the show. And then there was the guy in Wegmans, and I think the police officer was the icing on the cake where I had to stop watching it. Or where I'm
The
like,
police officer was a police officer. There's no way around it. It was a cop.
I don't
It
know.
wasn't a dude dressed in a suit.
Well, I'm alive today, so obviously I was wrong. Else I would be dead.
God, I can't.
Unless I'm a ghost and don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this, the Sixth Sense? Are you shitting me? Unless I'm a ghost and I don't know it. Well, I could be Well, Marky. Oh, I just blew the mic up. Well, Marky, I might be a ghost, so you might not be getting dinner tomorrow.
So this could all be full circle.
Jesus Christ.
And I
Oh,
really
but you
drove
know-
the Kesha, and I'm really in driving the Kesha spaceship.
Oh, you just got real excited about that. You had your arms in the air. You're like, your eyes
I
got big.
drove it. That's one theory. Right there.
That's one theory. Oh, my God. All right, that's one theory. Yeah, you are the alien driving the spaceships that fucking Kesha saw in the desert, which inspired her really cool record cover and the song Spaceship.
Yeah, I'm the driver.
You're
You
the
think
driver.
they're called drivers?
I think they're called pilots.
Okay, our captain.
I'm the captain. Oh, my
I
God.
want to be the captain of the ship.
Oh, you're the captain of the fucking UFO? Holy shit. Captain Nick, report to duty. I can't, there's an unsub at the door. It's a cop in a uniform.
That could be that.
Oh, my God.
Well,
The biggest part that concerns me is you in your head are convinced that cop wasn't a cop, that it wasn't an Auburn police, that it was some dude in a suit.
well, I'm not convinced that at this time, but at that moment, it did cross my mind.
This is why people get sent away to institutions. You understand that? This is why people get sent to homes to
This
be
is why
like,
people stop
she's not right.
This is why people stop watching Criminal Minds.
Yeah, you definitely got a little clearly.
I think
is
it was
the-
because I had a couple marathons one weekend. You were working nights, and so you slept during the day, and
Right.
I marathoned it.
You
for
marathoned Criminal Minds?
Yeah, for-
Well, yeah, of course it's going to do it.
And I've
Well,
never-
but you know what though? I give you shit about that, but in your defense, I watch a bunch of alien documentaries, and I'm out there in the backyard being like, I'm ready. Let's do this. Come on. Like I'm waiting for the mothership to show up.
I
So
could be the
get it.
pilot.
Yeah. Nick's ready. She's prepared.
I'm driving your ship. That's why I'm
Yeah.
the one who's waiting to come get you.
See?
But I'm late for everything.
You are. You would never show up, actually. You would literally never be there. I'd be like, well, Nick's got the mothership, and I'm not going to Uranus. Yeah. That's a dad joke right there.
That was a
That's
dad
a total
joke.
dad joke.
I heard that.
So you know what? There you have. We talked about some aliens. We talked about some ghosts. Talked about my girl Kesha. We
Don't
talked
forget my
about,
Criminal
some fish.
Minds.
Nicole can no longer watch Criminal Minds. Oh, real quick, tell everybody what you started watching.
Stranger Things.
Yeah,
I know, I
Stranger Things is
loved it.
awesome. It's so good.
It was so good, and I was not going to watch it because I thought that I would be too scared, like,
Dude,
that things were going to come and get me.
at the end of this, when you figure out, because what episode are you on?
4. I just watched 4.
Okay, when you figure out what's actually going on, and then I break down some of the stuff
I
it's based
have,
on,
like,
you're
part
gonna be freaked out.
Well, I kind of have an idea.
Okay,
The government
okay.
is in on it, and this thing.
Spoiler alerts. Nicole's giving her take on Stranger Things. If you haven't watched Stranger Things, you're fucking up in life.
I could be wrong. I've only watched 4 episodes.
Give me what you think.
I think that the government, this thing is a government thing, and it's like a third dimension that the government made, and that big hole is another dimension. And the government messed up. That one dude with the white hair messed up somehow.
You're perceptive.
I really am.
You're on the correct path. There's a couple more things that are going to pop up that you're going to be like, what?
What? Yeah, but I think it's like a different dimension that they made. That's what I think.
Made or accessed?
Okay, accessed. Have access to.
There
Okay,
you go.
all right. But it was super cool.
We could do an entire podcast about multi-dimensions.
I'd have to look some stuff up on Wikipedia
Just
first.
think about this. What separates this dimension from a different dimension?
I've thought about that before. Like, what if, like, our life is like how people have, like, fish bowls?
Right.
And people are playing with us, and, like, they're like, oh, we're going to give them today the pink castle. And then they just, boom, stick a pink castle there.
You don't know. Could be.
You don't know. And they're, like, giants, and we're tiny.
Is my hand here?
Right now, but that's my perception.
What about right now?
I don't see it.
Yeah, see, my
I
hand's
know.
gone. My hand technically doesn't exist.
He put his hand under the table.
Not really. I put my hand under the table. That's like the worst quantum theory explanation of physics. Like, does my hand exist? What about now?
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's a joke for me, okay? That's a joke for Mark. Is it here? It's not. Is it here? It's not.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, you're on episode 4 of Stranger Things, and actually, I think it was last year around this time. Actually, it came out.
Yeah, and I was not going to watch it.
No. You and the kids were out camping one weekend, and I watched the whole thing.
But we were here already. Oh, we had moved into our house about a year ago.
No, we were in here because I was actually sitting right there in the Chase Lounge when we had the TV over here. I'm pointing to things in the basement, like the listeners can hear us. So I was sitting there watching it.
Oh, because you used to watch a lot more. I forgot it was over here.
Yeah,
the TV.
The TV was right there. I watch TV here all the time. But I think I watched it in like 2 days, maybe. I couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah,
I watched the first episode. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. And then the next day, I watched I think 2 through 6, and just kept watching it.
Yeah, it was really good.
And actually, Stranger Things season 2 is coming on Netflix in October.
Oh, wow. So I'll be ready.
So actually, you're watching it now at a perfect time where you're going to finish it up, and then you only have a couple more months, and you got season 2. I've been dying for season 2 since the summer.
Really?
So, yeah, because I watched it all so quick. It's the thing with binge watching is you watch it all, and then you're stuck wanting more.
I know. That happens a lot.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right. Real quick before we close it out, that's the second time I've said that, but the new doctor for Doctor Who was announced today. Female doctor. Real quick, what do you think? Yes or no?
Oh, yes.
Okay, me? Yes. I'm excited about it. It's cool to see kind of a change. I know people on the internet are freaking out over it.
Are they really?
Yeah, people are super pissed. Oh,
why?
Because it's fucking stupid fanboy bullshit.
Oh, but the doctor changes every time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a Time Lord. He can regenerate.
He does whatever he wants.
It doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. The doctor technically is sexless. I mean, the Time Lord is an alien.
If they'll still have the companion will be a boy or a girl now.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I wonder.
I didn't.
I mean, whatever. Either way will work.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm a fan of the story, and
the only companion that ever was Rosen.
Some people are claiming that it's like, oh, they're trying to be, too PC and making the doctor a girl because...
I don't think it's PC. I think it's just changing it.
I didn't really think it was too PC. I think maybe the doctor just needs a little bit of a change. Like, other Time Lords have regenerated as females. The Master did that. The Master regenerated as a woman. So why couldn't the doctor regenerate as a woman?
I don't know.
This segment of the podcast was for you Whovians out there.
I was going to say, this is about Doctor Who for people who don't know.
There might be 2 or 3 of you out there that are Whovians that are listening. But I'm kind of excited. I watched the preview. She looks cool. Her name escapes me at the moment, but it looks pretty dope. So,
well, cool.
All right, so there you have it. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode of the Awful Waffles podcast with Mark
and Nicole.
Be sure to check out our brand new website, which is at awfulwafflespodcast.com. Be sure to follow us on all the social medias, and please go to iTunes, leave us a review, leave us a rating. I don't know if you can leave ratings and review on Stitcher, but if that's your jam, feel free to do it.
Stitcher.
We're on YouTube. We're still figuring that out. People listen to it on YouTube. I don't know.
But let's get this straight. You're figuring it all out.
What's that?
You are figuring it all out.
I'm figuring all this out, yes. But Nicole is on Twitter at Nicole Stores. I'm on Twitter at Mark Stores. And be sure to follow the Awful Waffles podcast at Awful Waffle Pod on Twitter. Thanks.
Have a nice day.
Talking to you soon.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Awful waffles.